Divorcing when one spouse is in the military, many people assume it's just like a civilian divorce, but jurisdiction, pensions, and even custody can work very differently, especially if one spouse lives out of the state. Here's what you need to know about military divorce in Maryland. Military divorces are unique because they involve both federal law and Maryland law. That affects where you can file, how benefits are divided, and what happens with custody if your family is split across different states. Jurisdiction and filing. First, where can you actually file for divorce? In Maryland, the court can hear a military divorce if the service member is stationed here, lives here, or if their spouse lives in Maryland. If one spouse is out of state, Maryland courts may still have jurisdiction if there's a strong Maryland connection. When children are involved, custody disputes may fall under something called the UCCJEA. That stands for the Uniform Child Custody Jurisdiction and Enforcement Act. This law decides which state is considered the child's home state, and that's the state that usually makes custody decisions. Property and pensions. Military divorces can raise special issues with the property and pensions. Federal law, the Uniformed Services Former Spouses Protection Act, or USFSPA, governs how military pensions are divided. For everything else, Maryland follows equitable distribution. But that doesn't mean property is automatically split 50-50. Instead, the court looks at what's fair based on your situation. Military pensions can be divided in divorce, but the share a spouse may receive depends on both the length of the service and how much of that service overlapped with the marriage. Custody and deployment. Custody can also be more complicated when one parent is active duty. Courts have to consider deployments, relocations, and the need for temporary custody orders while a parent is away. In every case, Maryland judges focus on the best interests of the child, prioritizing stability and continuity while also recognizing the sacrifices that come with military service. Military divorces come with extra layers of complexity, jurisdictional battles, dividing pensions, and custody across state lines. At Petrelli Previtera, we understand both Maryland divorce law and the federal rules that apply to you service members. We'll make sure your case is handled fairly so you can move forward with clarity and peace of mind.